Okay, let's reverse some of the effects of sitting by strengthening the muscles in your back that hold you upright. Is it pleasant? No. Is it good for you? Yes. So what we'll start by doing is laying on our stomachs. Okay, so on your stomachs, you can try this hand position first. So diamond the index finger and the thumb and rest your forehead down. Shoulders are down the back. And then from there, we got to start by lengthening out the lower back just a little bit. So stomach pulls in and up off of the mat, as if there's like a little blueberry under your belly button and you really just did not want to squish it and end up with it on your shirt. So belly button pulls in, and then you want to feel like you're pushing your pubic bone into the mat just a little bit. When you do that, you'll feel your low back lengthen just ever so slightly. Once you're there, you're going to hover your head just up off of your forehead. You're going to hover your head just up off of your hands. If you could hover your head off of your forehead, I would just, sign up for tickets to see that. Okay, so head is hovering off of the hands. You're going to hold there for just a few moments and then lower back down. Do that a few times. Little head hovers up and back down. Head hovers up and back down. Now, the second arm position that I am particularly fond of is the hands up by the shoulders. So hands are up by the shoulders, and then you reach your elbows down towards the ground just a little bit, and that'll pull the shoulders down and away from the ears. Now, the head is already hovering off the mat at this point. Okay, you want to make sure that the ribs are pulled in just a little bit, and it's a lot of work to hold this here. So sometimes I just get into this position and stay here and breathe while thinking of those things, pushing the pubic bone into the mat and pulling the ribs in just a little bit. Shoulders are together and back. And then from there, if you want to advance it a little bit, you can lift the head up slightly, and then the chest will lift up. You want to keep the back of the neck long. So if you lift up and your head just cranks back, you're missing a part of your spine that needs to be worked. So have the back of the neck long, rock up just a little bit. You don't want to try to get around any of that tightness by lifting your head back. You just want to gently ease into that and then back down. Do that a few times. And then the next level of that, of course, is to remove some of the support. So you'll hover your hands just up off of the mat. And you'll do the same thing. Little rock back. Again, did I say it was comfortable? It's not. But is it working good for you? Absolutely. So hold there for a moment. Again, you can feel the shoulder blades squeeze together, elbows squeeze together, and then you're going to rock back down. And if you do enough reps, those little tiny muscles will start to fatigue. Trying to approach them gently. They're a scared, stretched out little animal, and we got to get to them. Okay. From there, you can push yourself back into a child's pose, just as a break from all that. And then the next exercise you want to go into from there for all of that is, again, the head's hovering, chin is in. You're going to hover the hands up off of the mat, and then you're going to reach the arms out to a wide Y position. Pinky fingers kind of angled down towards the ground, index fingers slightly angled up, so your hands are at a 45-degree angle. You're going to bend the elbows back in, push yourself up into a little bit of a lift, lower back down, reach the arms forward, bring the hands in by your side, lift up a little bit, back down, reach, hands in, then press up, and then push yourself back into a child's pose again for a little bit of relax in between there. So they're little small movements. It's not a intense heart pounding workout, right? Like, it's just little mindful movements of like, okay, how do the muscles in my back work? Can I get just like a little bit of lift? Where do I feel it? Do I feel it in my lower back? Maybe shouldn't lift so high. Do I feel it in my upper back? Great. So just being very mindful of where your movement is coming from as you're doing that. And that can start to help you feel quite a bit better with the muscles in your upper back. It's going to help you hold yourself upright when you're sitting, and everything else. So try those out.